What's going on, everybody? I am the Goods on YouTube, TGsoGood over on Twitter if you guys want to follow me. Today, this video at least, let's talk about 2K21 news. Of course, you guys have already seen Troy Dan's video and some of the other community influencers with the little secret box where they pulled it out and they were reading it. So I have what I think are clues that we already have in the game. I'm on PC, so I'm going to show you guys something special that you probably wouldn't ever get to see if you're on console, but it's within the files, some file name stuff. But before I go over that, trust me, you're going to want to stick around for that, okay? If you do like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, or leave a comment. Share it with somebody if you feel that the information that I'm going to give you could be true. And all right, that's what we got. All right, so before I get into showing you the meat of the video, or the main point of the video, my little, what I think is maybe possible evidence of what they're going to rename the neighborhood, or what before I get into that part, let's just look at this. I know you guys some of this stuff yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, somebody went in and you can kind of see the words. Actually, there was a better version. Let's see. If I put it in Photoshop, I know for sure I can clear it, make it a little better for you guys. Hold on, let me pull it up in Photoshop. Okay, got it in Photoshop. Oop, gotta zoom way in. All right, so let's do this. Let's get the contrast up. Where is it? Adjustment. Up. Turn that contrast. All right, so you can kind of see some of the words when you play around with it. So, like, of course, everybody already figured out what it says, but this is how you will be able to see the words. See it a little better. But anyway, let me get off of that. We already know what it says by now. So it says the next generation is different. 2K21 is changing the game. Want to get to the big stage is one of the words they had marked out. Major in aerodynamics, one of the words they had marked out. Splash in the G. By now, you guys should know what they had marked out, okay? Everything you see on your screen in bold is what they had kind of marked out in black here. So I'm just going to give you guys my take on this real quick. Then I'll jump into getting more along the lines of what you guys came here for. All right, so this is what I think is going on here. The part where it says want to get to the big stage. I think the big stage is referring to the NBA. So and then it says major in aerodynamics or make a splash in the G. So where it says major, we're all thinking of college. So I said this seems like it's hinting at G League or college prior to getting to the NBA big stage. So the aero major, but that wasn't marked out. It was the aerodynamics that was marked out, but the major in aerodynamics, everybody's like, well, aerodynamics, that's something that you got to go to school for. It says major in, so, it's got to be college, right? And then it says in the G, so got to be talking about G League. I do think in the G is talking about G League, but somebody said it could be the Garden. I don't know if it could be the Garden or not. But anyway, let's keep going. It says, I was saying, but the aerodynamics could be a reference to dunking, because this is the part that was, in black on their little card. So major in aerodynamics, that could be a reference to dunking, like, making your build some kind of build that dunks. So it says major in. So basically you can make your build like a build that dunks or a build that shoots, because it says make a splash while you're in the G League. So I think the aerodynamics and the splash part go more together, like dunking and shooting. And then it says, I still think in the G means G League. Big stage could also be a reference to the draft stage. Okay. So I think either way, the big stage has something to do. A big stage could also mean championship. Could also mean like, yeah, the big stage. It's the biggest stage. They say some players have said like the NBA playoffs is the biggest stage. Or well, I guess the championship will be the biggest stage, but the playoffs itself is a big stage. So what else does it say? Feel the energy of a sold out crowd. I still don't know what to make of all of the energy part. Maybe they have some type of new crowd dynamic that's going on because the NBA is proposing to use crowd noise from NBA 2K, and we all know that the crowd in NBA 2K20 and prior, I mean, it's okay. It's not all that bad, but they're not all that reactive to some of the plays you think they would be reactive to, such as buzzer beaters. So I think they've redone the crowd noise and the crowd interactions for 2K21 next gen, but we'll see. Their night or ruin it, like make their night. Who is their night? I guess we're talking about the crowd. They're talking about the crowd. So maybe there's like some kind of home team feature, home court advantage. I know they had like a home court grade or something in the game already, but it doesn't really do anything. And then it says or ruin it. So I really think there's some type of new crowd reaction, even though they had like good. They advertised. I think they advertised like crowd reactions in NBA 2K10. If I recall, they had a what is that called? They had a trailer with buzzer beaters for 2K10, and you show like the other team disappointed when they let a team hit a buzzer beater and win, and they'll show the winning team celebrating, all that. Anyway, some of you guys too young to even know about that, but okay, let's move on. All right, you're about to see the game from a new perspective. This part, I think they're gonna have interactive. I don't know. I could be way off on here. Some kind of interactive viewership for watching the games, but we'll see. And then it says, all right, so this is the part of the video that you guys came for. I promise I'm not trying to stretch this out, but anyway, you guys forgot about the neighborhood. It's the redacted. So redacted is just like, you know, they've taken away that word. I'm gonna show you what I think it is, but let me see if I can go to YouTube. Gonna go to YouTube and look up Pack Gaming, because he had a video that right here it says 7-letter word, and let's see. Shoot, I wanted to show you his thumbnail but bigger. All right, it's not gonna do it for me anyway. So the neighborhood is gone. If you can see that thumbnail, it says 7-letter word. He did this thing where he like checked the size of each letter of the font. Let's see, it's in here somewhere. Like right here, he thinks it could be called the streets. I don't think they're gonna call it the streets. He also thought it could be called, it was something else he thought it could be called. I can't remember. But anyway, you guys can check out his video if you want to know what he thinks it's called. All right, so this is the part of the video where I go into the game. Oh, got my mod up. Go into the game again. I'm on PC, so I want to show you guys what I got. So I'm going to share this information with. I have some information. Well, I have a pretty good idea. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without giving away what's going on. I have some clue as to what's going to happen with NBA 2K21 next gen, as far as the whole park side. But I can't say the clue or hint that I may have because, man, I can't say it. I could say, but it's just about, I can't explain any better than that. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Anyway, I do have a hint about what's going on. All right, so here we go. So you guys saw me click on my career, right? I can't back out. Nope, I can't back out. I have to click this. All right, so this is files and stuff from the game itself, okay? I'm on PC. I'm able to go into some different menus. I'm trying to find this clue we had. Come on. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It says NBA 2K World. Prelude story test. All right, let's see. I thought there was another one. It says 2K World or something like that. I'm trying to find this for you guys. Credits. Man, I know it was here. Endorsement. Come on. They still got 2K16 files in here. Here it is. Right here. It turns purple, so you can't really see it. Kind of purplish color. But where it says 2K World, right above where the little bluish purple writing is, says NBA 2K World. NBA 2K World. That is what I believe they have been working on. All right, so yeah, that's what I think they're working on, an entire world. If you guys remember from like the Ben Simmons commercial, they were showing people in different places. So we'll see. I also think there's, well, I don't know, maybe I could do another video on that thought. But anyway, the 2K World thing is what this video is about. I think they're working on having more venues available from like what we now know as the neighborhood. In 2K18 though, it was like the 2K World thing. The neighborhood, I'm sorry. In 2K18, the neighborhood was actually like one arena file that we could just swap out. But everybody who plays on PC, like right now, we know we can't just swap out the neighborhood anymore because there's no like one stadium file for it. And I actually found all the files for everything that's in the neighborhood, but it won't let me swap them out for regular, blacktop or anything like that. So anyway, here's a search of me searching through the manifest from NBA 2K20. I searched for the word world and it pulls up all these results for like stuff that says 2K World. So we'll see. Maybe it's called 2K World. Now this is just all speculation based on stuff that 2K and the 2K team have put in the game themselves. No one is giving me any clue about this. About this stuff here. This is all stuff I went out and looked for myself. Well, I've noticed this stuff has been here for a very long time, but I mean, I didn't really have any reason to make a video about it. So we shall see. We shall see if they are working on a world of their own. It only makes sense to go from like separate parks to a neighborhood concept where you can roam the neighborhood and then only grow up on that. So until next time, that's my little bit. All right, guys.